And when Paul arrives, he meets privately with those that he calls influential. Almost certainly, this is Peter, James, and John. And he lays his gospel before them. Not as an act of submission to higher authorities, not because he needs their approval, but because he needs to know something everything depends on. Here is what I preach, Paul is saying. Does it match what you preach? Is it the same? Paul needed to know this. And that's the question on the table. And the stakes could not be higher. Paul says that he does this to make sure that he was not running or had not run in vain. And to understand what this means, listen to what Paul writes a few verses later in Ephesians chapter 2. A few years later he writes this. He says that the household of God is built on the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Christ Jesus himself being the cornerstone. Understand that the teaching of the apostles, those who were taught directly from the risen Jesus Christ, is what they taught is essential part of the foundation that the church is being built on. So it matters that it remains united and one and not cracked or divided. So if the Jerusalem apostles were preaching a different gospel, Paul's mission work wouldn't just slow down, it would collapse. Because then it would be his word against theirs. A serious fracture in the apostolic foundation. And the people Paul preached the gospel to, the churches that he planted, the souls that he reached, would be left standing on something uncertain, caught between two gospels, unable to know which one to stand on, which one is true.